This is the best smelling room I've walked into.
Wow.
Can I just? Oh my God, you guys smell amazing.
Wow. Thank
All
you.
of you. I've seen how competitive you are. Each and every one of you smell amazing.
Thank you.
Ready to go?
So that's why I literally was like, wow.
Guys, congratulations on getting this out. How does it feel to actually have it out there?
Unbelievable. I think just the energy of everyone coming in here and interviewing us is like it's so easy to answer questions because all we gotta do is match the energy, and that's like it feels so good.
Yeah. Also, just like hearing people say like, oh, I read the reviews, or oh, I saw this. Like every time I get a text message about like one of the spots on TV or even radio spots, like people are so excited about it, and to know that it's amazing. It's amazing.
So what was it like for you guys when you found out that you're going to be a part of this?
It was incredible. It was a surreal feeling. It felt like we won a lottery ticket. I mean, you can't compare this to anything else because what's going on with our lives now is like, whoa, we get to say we flew in F-18s.
Yeah. It's also like it's finding out that we got it, but I think it's also like how we were gonna shoot it. Like those were two separate phone calls for me. So it was like,
because there's no
oh,
green
we
screen.
won. Yeah, and then the other one was like, did we win? When I found out what we were gonna have to go through, but then I think afterwards, it's such a sweet call. It's like it starts changing context. I think as time passes by and you start seeing like when the reviews did come out, I'm like that call changed the context. That changed the context of that call. Just knowing how iconic and historical this moment is.
Maverick says to the students when you guys first walk in, it's like, don't tire yourself out on the first day. I want to know the truth. How exhausted were you by the time you got to set? Because not only were you doing the F-18 training, you also had to make sure you were training for that beach scene.
Yeah. Look at your smile for the beach scene.
I smiled for the F-18s. The beach scene was great.
It was interesting. I mean, it's exhausting. You know, pulling G's for like that and going at those speeds, and you're also doing so many different things, right? You're rolling the cameras, you're clapping for sound, you are directing the pilot which way to fly the jet and what maneuvers they may need to pull for a given scene. Plus, you're running your lines. Plus, you're checking your props to make sure all in the same place, and then you're also feeling all that pressure. So you are tired at the end of every flight. But I think like, I don't know, you look over at somebody who either just did it or is about to do it, and it's like, it just comes back up. Like you're ready to get back in there and do it again.
You just reminded me of a good way that I was like, oh, we're ready, or like we've gotten better at this. Remember when we started doing the extra 300 flights? We then would like stay outside the parking lot before driving home.
Yes.
We'd have to be there like, I have to wait 45 minutes before even trying to drive my car. And then by the end of it, we'd land and then be like, all right, cool, and then just drive back. And even though we were exhausted, our bodies did adapt. But yeah, didn't you stay like outside in the car for like an hour or 2 hours one time? Like you fell asleep outside in the car?
Lewis tells that story too. Did you?
I didn't fall asleep.
You didn't fall asleep?
I did sit in my car.
Lewis tells a story of falling asleep in his car for like an hour and a half.
After, because it just drains your body when it's not used to it. It's one of the most exhausting things to go through.
But you guys would do this all over again, wouldn't you? Like,
In a heartbeat.
in
a heartbeat.
Yeah. Especially with Tom too, because it's safety was a big thing in this film. It's not about just doing it right and making it this visceral texture that you can't do unless you put cameras in the plane. But it was also doing it and making sure that we all got back safely.
Maverick was the student's teacher. You got Tom as your teacher, your mentor. Like, even saying that now, what was that like? I can't even get the question out.
Yeah, life really paralleled itself from the film and what we went through. Tom is a great mentor and a great friend. We learned a lot from how to conduct ourselves in business and filmmaking and acting. It was just like a full round masterclass you can't get in a school.
Yeah, I just thought of like if Maverick met Tom Cruise. In the Top Gun world,
who'd win?
If they had met, I just wonder how that would be. How they fly off between them.
Dang,
that would be wild.
Who do you think would win? I like that. I actually like that question. Will you put it to him? And see what
I think Tom would win because he's got he's got the Maverick element of it, but he's also there's like the control element too that he'd be just. I think he's more well.
That's a great film. Now you sit there and think about it, it's like he's.
Wow. Tom is also an amazing student. Like he watches and studies other film from all over the world, choices that filmmakers are making.
He's a great teacher too, which is a part of the journey that Mav goes on. So he's already kind of there.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave,
Yeah.
but I'm getting kicked
This
out.
is
It's
tough.
been so nice talking to the three of you. And I
too.
love that question. Let's see if we
Yeah.
can make that happen.
For sure.
Thank you guys. That was
Thank you.
lovely. Thank
Thank
you.
you.